the presentation of BuddyMe, Do What You Love. These are the people, the local favorites. They are from Graz, and they look dressed like from Graz, I guess this, yes? What is this going on here?
Surprise, surprise.
Okay, are you ready to go? Okay, who is starting this? You are able to get the hand mic, yes?
Good, great.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello, Aya in Graz. How are we doing tonight? Feeling okay? A little bit down on energy, yes? Let's try that again. Are we feeling better now? Yeah. Yes. Well, it sounds a little bit better. I'm honored to be able to present to you our startup, BuddyMe. And I will start with presenting you my team, which is actually the most important thing for my startup, as I feel it. I want to introduce you to Tom, which is sitting back there. He's one of our two coders, lazy bastard. Next one here is Mike. He's doing our mobile app development, didn't quite fit on it. Then Barbara, she's the marketing crack, and I'm trying to sell whatever these guys cobble together. What is BuddyMe doing? I want to explain you with a few questions why we are doing what we are doing. We are trying to address a big issue with a quite easy solution. So who of you, just maybe a quick hand sign, who of you traveled to Graz? Thank you, Joseph. Who of you traveled to Graz just for Aya? Who of you traveled here? Thank you very much. It's quite a few people, and I would like you, all of you Austrians sitting here, giving those people an extra applause because they traveled for hours and hours and hours just to be here, just to listen to our presentation. So please, an applause for all these people. I met some of them, and they went through a big deal just to be here. I have a question for you guys that traveled here. What the hell are you doing here? I mean not what are you doing here in Aya, because of course I know that, but what are you doing this evening? Have you given it a thought? Maybe I can have a few suggestions for you. Did you try to find an Austrian who is cooking for you? Or maybe would you like to have a special tour through the city with a local? Or maybe you want to do some sports and try to engage with some people here for a round of squash or tennis. Well, there could be a problem with that. How are you doing that?
Well, of course you can go on Google and check. Of course you can log on Facebook or any other network. And maybe you have a friend here, but what if the friend is not responding on Facebook? What if he or she just wants to chat online? Wouldn't it be nice to have a buddy everywhere around the world? Well, we have the solution. BuddyMe gives you a tool to connect to people around you who share your passion, your interest, and your love easily. We want to connect you via phone. The next slide will show how BuddyMe looks like. It's quite easy. If you want to go biking, you just post, hey, I want to go bike within 5 days. You can buddy Thomas, who is a passionate biker, send him a message, your phone number, and he will bring you up, you jump on your bike, and you just go biking together. This is how it works already now.
So now you have an idea about the basic concept of our project, but you may ask, what is the special thing about it? What's different from all the other approaches there are? Well, our aim is to get our users to meet in real life, to get offline, to get real. Speaking in terms of the web of needs, as we heard today in the morning, we satisfy the need for doing cool things together with interesting people. To achieve this goal, we added several special ingredients to this basic concept. One of them is the fact that the digital interaction on our platform is really personal. So if you want to join an activity or get in contact with another user, you have to send your phone number together with your first message. So the contact becomes more binding, therefore it becomes stronger. In addition, the number and also the length of your messages are limited. For that reasons, the contact between our users are more likely transferred from the digital to the real world. Another need is the need for security. So besides state-of-the-art encryption techniques and a secure connection to our server, we have also implemented a self-destructive web approach. So all of the posts are deleted automatically after a certain amount of time. By using hashtags in your posts, you, as the user, can define how long they are saved in our database. After that, they are deleted completely and automatically. So by joining our BuddyMe community, you can define all of your meetings and activities by yourself. What to do where, when, and with whom, how. But what if there is no interesting post on our wall? Or what if you do not know what to post by yourself? Well, we have also implemented a mentoring system on BuddyMe. What are BuddyMe mentors? Well, our mentors are people who have special interests, hobbies, or skills they want to share. And you can join them, try out a new hobby, share the passion. So for example, if you want to try out and fly an RC plane, you can contact Software Bear here. Or if you're interested in manga or anime, then Bettina is the right person for you. And also we as the BuddyMe team are available on our platform as mentors. So for example, we have Barbara here. She can show you how to do some dancing, belly dancing. I think also boys are welcome. Then we have Thomas, he's in the background. And if you're looking for a surge of adrenaline, then he's the guy for you. You can join him on one of his mountain bike trips. Then we have Andy here. Yeah, our traditional Austrian guy. He can give you an introduction into doing the special Austrian art of dancing Schurblattler. Maybe there is also some yodeling included, I guess. Well, and for my person, yeah, I can't teach you how to fight like Bruce Lee, but I can show you how to play the traditional Asian board game Go. And maybe that's also interesting for you. But what if you also want to become a mentor? Well, that's no problem. Join our community. I think all of you have special things in which you're good at, and if you want to share them, find new teammates, new partners, new colleagues, new friends, for fun and to share your passion, then you can become a BuddyMe mentor. Well, that's the thing about BuddyMe.
So now that you know what BuddyMe is all about, I want to just give you a few facts of where we are and where we are going. BuddyMe now has a robust beta version running. So we have a web service, it's online. You can check it out. Everybody can take out your mobile phone and just type in URL www.buddyme.me, so BuddyMe. It's online already, and we have about 1,000 users, most of them here in Graz. So if you're actually searching for somebody, so a local person to spend your time with tonight, for whatever you want, go online and try it out. We want to also, of course, we have to earn money with it to be a startup. And we are having now already a proof of concept for our users, for the platform, so it's already online, it's already working. Now we are trying to make a proof of concept for our customers. We will first try to sell BuddyMe as a small local network for companies. We already have lead customers in Linz and Graz, which are companies like, for example, gyms or climbing halls, tennis halls, where people depend on finding partners for their sports, for example, or also companies that want to engage their employees in more, let's say, extra work activities. And of course, we want to be ready for the market about between 2014 and 2015. In the end of our presentation, I just wanted to show what BuddyMe actually does. So, and the best thing to do is show you some pictures of things our users have done together. And here you can see what impact we already had. And that's actually, for me, the most important thing, to see on our blog what our users are doing with it. You can see they are going to balls together, they are doing a lot of sports together, or just go out for a coffee. And the nicest thing is if somebody writes to us and says, "Hello, people, you made an impact in my life, and I have found a new friend, or maybe even my new best friend, on BuddyMe, and that's what we are trying to do." Sometimes it's just the nicest thing to have a buddy around.
Thank you very much. BuddyMe, a new quality in terms of matching people. Questions. First question is, Stephanie wants to know where Andreas lives.
No. You have 1,000 users, but how many are active?
You can look it up right now. We have about 50 or 60 posts for BuddyMe online. The thing is, we didn't make any marketing for BuddyMe so far. The only thing what we have right now is a Facebook group. The people that are on there came to us because they saw us maybe on Facebook, or we talked to them, and it's just a purely word-of-mouth movement by now. We didn't want to make marketing, we just wanted to have a user group to test and make a proof of concept. We are going to start to try to grow our user base in the beginning of 2015 when we have the app and the product.
Next question.
I'm from Portugal, and I just want to say that this team, BuddyMe, they have been great for me. So this is their project, and they've been buddies to me since I arrived. They are great. So you do register in BuddyMe. They are awesome.
Thank you, Philippa.
Okay, I'm not asking for the motivation besides love. Any other questions? Two more questions, and then we move on to the last project before the comfort break. Jörg, please.
So I hope BuddyMe grows. It's a nice project, but as soon as it grows larger, you will probably face some things like people who might stalk or whatever, so, or who have a little bit of, don't know, personality twist, which is fine if you're into. But so how do you match these things up, or how do you avoid problems like that?
Yeah, thank you for the question. It's also really important for us. And now in the beginning, so in the first phase, as I mentioned, we have this, first of all, this self-destructive web approach, so the data is deleted after some time, and also the number of messages you can send a specific user is limited. So if there is a stalker, he can send a maximum of 3 messages to you, and if you ignore him, then he will be ignored later. So there is still, I see another problem, there is still the problem, what if somebody is posting something on your wall and then you're sending your phone number and then he has your phone number. At the moment we haven't faced this problem, but we are still discussing in our group what to do with this. So it's a really good question and we have to find a solution for that, that's right, yeah.
Okay, Jure, please.
Yeah, my question would have been pretty much the same, how to safeguard young people signing up for the network. So what age would they be minimum to sign up? I know Facebook is something like 13 or 14 years old. And secondly, if you find a big investor who says, okay, we're going to spend 1 million now, what's your next step then?
Okay. We are, the BuddyMe system is a little bit more, I think it's more secure, for example, than, for example, Facebook. There's no possibility to stalk anybody as long as you didn't exchange your telephone number. The thing is, there's posts out there, and I myself decide whether I send an answer and my telephone number by that, and or not. So I have to be proactive to get that first step. And second step, we have had several hundred connections between our users with that, and have yet to encounter problems with this thing. If something comes up, we will have to We will have to be sure about this. And there's also an issue with, of course, young people signing up. We have to be sure about this. So we will probably have an age of about 15, 16 when that is required. Another thing that you asked is the investment. Right now, we are a group of students, basically, that are doing this project. We don't get paid, and everything we do, we already did, is funded by ourselves. We don't have any money for that. So we would get probably people who help us with the programming, with the app, with things like security, and also with things like marketing and developing our product. That would be our first steps. So sales, marketing, financing, and also founding our own company.
Maybe I can add something. So one important thing for us, that if it comes to an investor, is the fact that we don't want to sell the data of our users. So we aren't collecting the data, and we are not selling the data of our users. But it's a difficult question, because a lot of investors are only interested in data of the users. And so it's really important for us to find alternative marketing models, business models. And yeah, I think we are on a good way. We don't want to say too much here, because it's kind of in stealth mode at the moment. But
you can ask us everything you want, maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for all this secretive stuff here, which makes us all more interested and nosy. And you will be the head of the party tonight. And I give the last question to Tina.
Yeah, so I wanted to know how your user group is structured. How many men, male or female user you have, do you know this? And which age they have? Because the first thing I thought is I would never exchange my phone number in the beginning. So for that reason, I think I wouldn't be a user of your software. So.
Okay, Teresa.
Why you wouldn't give your phone number?
Sorry.
Why?
Not private.
Okay. Well.
I'm a very, very careful person.
Okay. So actually we don't know how many females and males we have, because we don't store data and we don't ask them. But we experience that there is a lot of female power. Female people do way more stuff. They connect way more. They way more open. I don't know. This is how BuddyMe is right now. And if you check the wall, you can check yourself. Well, I got a little bit more open, because I had the same issues, but it's like before. You just exchange. If you exchange your email or your phone number, I didn't have any bad experience till now. Just good experience.
Okay, let's cut this off here and say thank you to Andreas, thank you to Barbara, and thank you to Michael. BuddyMe.